Welcome to Vandal Esports. Tonight we have Valorant Varsity playing against the. You have it.
Who are we playing against?
Hello, host. Yes,
Hi.
we're playing against the University of Monterey Bay, the
Oh,
Sea
that's
Otters.
where it is.
It's California State.
Yes. California State. The what?
The Sea Otters.
The Sea Otters. Okay.
Yes. All right. Tonight, our first match will be held on Icebox. It looks like all of our U of I players have already locked in their agents.
Oh.
On their website, it says Monterey Bay. Yeah.
B.
But Cheese is going to be playing as Jet. Scorpion is going to be playing as Sova. Skinless is going to be playing KO. Loftex Sage. And Blood is going to be playing Viper. Now, that means we do have a healer and Jet. So it's going to be
there's
pretty
actually
interesting.
not a healer role
Yeah, I know.
ever, especially in competitive Valorant. There's never when people who this is something that I learned and pointed out by a professional who plays, is they go, there's never a healer on a team. If you have a character who has heals, sure, that's good, that's great, but you never have someone who's dedicated to just trying to heal.
That's true. And I do know that. It's just I call Sage a healer because Sage literally revives character as an ult. So anyway, on our opposing side, the Sea Otters have Trooper playing Viper, Black Hood playing Neon.
That is a cool way of putting your name.
Yeah, it is pretty awesome. Porsche is playing Omen, and there's a Sova and a KJ as well. Here we are into the buy phase.
Ducky.
Ducky, yes, I do
Ducky's
remember.
playing KJ.
Yes. Who was after
the other
Porsche?
one?
West. West is playing Sova.
West. Okay. Nice. All Vandals are attacking to begin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait. Yes.
Yes.
I had to double check because usually
Yep, there we see Mr. West on the Sova.
we're not usually able to view them, but maybe because we finally have the delay up, we can view the opponents.
Maybe? Or maybe we just weren't doing it on purpose.
No, I mean, we had some trouble last semester with delay, so we weren't able to get observation on our opponents. Anyway, now that the round has started, looks like we got some smokes put down. Whoa! Porsche takes out Blood, but Scorpion gets that trade on Ducky, taking out their KJ. It is now 4v4. Looks like Sage has the spike, moving towards site B, I believe. Here we have some conflict once again. Scorpion taken out. Cheese takes out Trooper. Yeah, it's pretty even right now. It's nice to see some challenge.
Oh, we're going for the fake. It looks like we're rotating back now.
Oh, that's always good. Love a good bluff. And it looks like there's a Viper wall up, but I can't tell if it's Vandal Viper wall or
It is neither.
CR.
Viper is down.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Then whose wall is that?
I don't think it's currently up, is it?
Yeah, it is. There's a giant red line. Unless
There
it
is.
stays
I feel like that's where it's laid out. I don't know if it's up.
30
I think it's
seconds.
where
Okay.
yeah,
Oh,
Viper
it's where it's
threw
laid
it,
out.
but yeah.
But it's on. Okay.
Yep.
That makes more sense.
We were able to get the plant with the fake to B. Returning to A.
Love it when you get that immediate plant. Well, it wasn't immediate, but a fast plant always leads to success. Okay, I should say always. That's
Usually,
an absolute.
Especially all this time that you can do to delay here.
There we have another trade. Skinless taking out West, Porsche taking out Skinless, and Cheese taking out Porsche. It is now 1-2, and Neon is not looking good. Yeah, there's a sliver of health left.
I also don't think we're. Yeah.
Yeah, this
Bomb was gonna go off. Neon. Spike. That's right. Never mind.
this isn't CS.
This is Valorant. I also haven't done anything work related in 3 days, so.
That's fair. Here we are back into the buy phase. Looks like I wish we could see. Okay, there we go. We have a ghost in play. Another ghost on the opposing team. I don't see a Vandal. I forget what that gun is over Sova.
I think it was a Spectre.
Okay,
Is that
yeah,
right?
probably.
Is that what the name is?
Recon bolt fired by
Spectre.
Sova. You were right.
I
it
can't
was
get
the
Spike right, but I can get the
You can
guns
get
right.
Spectre. Immediate conflict on site B. Omen smokes placed. Oh, wow. That was very quick reaction time by Sage. It is now 3-4 in favor of the Vandals, and we have taken over site B. Blood is planting. Conflict. Once again, Scorpion takes out Porsche in a firefight. And
Viper
plant
wall doing it very
successful.
Yes, it was.
Oh,
Able to get.
quick trade, but a team ace by Skinless and Blood taking out the last two of the defenders.
This is gonna throw me off.
What?
I don't know why I can't accept us being red. I know it's just a color that's signifying that we're attacking, but it's weird. And I don't know why.
Maybe
I was
because
about to be like, oh no, and then I was like, oh wait.
Gamers tend to associate red with enemy, so we're playing
This is
red.
true.
So you might be thinking enemy, but also Vandal. That's why.
Yeah,
Psychology of colors.
get the roar.
Another recon bolt fired by Sova. It looks like we're pushing onto B site once again, as the strategy worked out for us last time. There's a Viper util thrown.
Beautiful way of using that smoke to get that drone to just pop out somewhere else rather than just coming around the wall.
Okay, Lofttech is planting, and it is successful. We have the advantage in both the plant and in players, as Sova was taken out on the opposing side. We have all five, and all mostly, whoa, except for the fact that I believe Black Hood has a shotty? Is that a shotgun?
Shorty? What?
I said
I did
shotty.
not see what it was.
I believe it was shotgun. Ducky is defusing now.
Shoot.
Shoot. Oh, that was unfortunate. They got the defuse, and because we couldn't see KJ through the smoke, but honestly, they should have guessed that that's where they were, because that's where the spike was. And they were actively defusing.
True. They were, yeah.
Should have just shot.
Yeah.
But
I'm
you
not
know
too
what?
sure what was happening there. Different mindsets running through different things that you're being focused on, being called on to focus.
But you know what?
On
It
and
was like
about.
1-4.
Yeah.
It would have been smarter to retreat to a save point if you didn't think you could get that shot.
Yeah, definitely.
But anyway, it is still 2-1 in favor of the Vandals, and we are heading into the 4th round here at the end of the buy phase. A recon bolt is about to be fired by Scorpion as KO is moving forward. I guess we're waiting on that recon bolt. There we go. And fired. Pushing on to A site, we have 3 defenders there and 2 roaming around B site and mid.
Yeah,
Kinda
definitely trying to push onto this A site where there's 3 holding.
Kind of
It's easier
scoping
to
out
hold
the
on
field.
Icebox where you can have 3 dedicated to one, where on your bigger maps or maps where there are 3 sites, definitely a little more split, but we're pushing onto the more heavy sites.
We have 2 Viper walls up. Porsche takes out Cheese, but enemy Neon was also taking out, so it is 4-4. Mostly okay, other than the fact that KO is kind of at a disadvantage with health. However, it looks like some defenders are rotating. There might be some conflict coming up over in that lower area beneath A site. I should learn the map names, but you guys.
We are on Icebox.
I know that. I meant the
why'd you say-
subsections.
Oh,
They
yeah.
each have their own names.
We're in A site.
30 seconds left.
Well, now we are. Okay. Anyway, the Vandal is brought out. More conflict. The spike was successfully planted. It is 4-2 in favor of the Vandals once again.
I misunderstood what you were saying. I'm sorry.
Skinless takes out Trooper, and it is now just enemy Sova. Location has been revealed by the Sova, and it looks like we might. Oh,
Oh.
West has that shotgun, because I don't think that's the op.
No,
Is
it's
that the
not the
op?
op. What's
No,
the new
it's
gun?
the Outlaw.
The Outlaw. Yeah, the new. Yep.
Okay. So the Outlaw, kind of a heavy-hitting gun, but you know what? Lofttech takes out West anyway, and we take the 4th round, making this 3-1.
A 3-1.
Yes.
Vandal's doing pretty well today. We see, I think we're taking it a little bit slower. I don't know than I usually feel. I've cast, okay, than the last time I casted Val. I've casted Val twice. This
We're
is my second time.
usually
So
pretty fast-paced as of our varsity Val team is usually fast-paced. But
Yeah.
you know what? It's good that we're taking our time on this because I think the strategies of our opposing team are actually really good. So we need to take the time to work through, figure out their plays before we start bulldozing.
yeah, definitely. And if it's good that we're winning on while learning our opponents.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely good to be able to figure out how each one plays, where they're kind of usually coming from, and where their typical spots
Trooper
to
takes
peek.
out Blood, but Scorpion gets that trade on Trooper. That was a long-distance shot.
There it was.
KJ taken out by Loftek, and it looks like it is just 3 to 4 now. Loftek's planting, and it looks like the other defenders are rotating onto Site A, where Vandals are, but I don't think they're responding quick enough. They're kind of crowding around that side entrance. This might not be good. Oh, Porsche takes out Cheese. It is now 3 to 3 with an ult on Omen, but you know, I haven't really seen much effective use of an Omen ult, but I might see something different.
You never
Skinless
know.
takes out
Get that
Porsche.
right. Oh, doesn't matter.
Oh, West takes out Skinless, Loftek takes out West, and Scorpion takes out Black Hood. And we are now 1 to 4. Yeah?
Yeah, I was gonna say you could see that like the fake behind and the TP behind the Vandals there, but we were able to take it out before Omen could even have the chance of considering it. Maybe the player did consider it beforehand, but being able to take it out just continues to stop that.
What does the Omen ult like actually do?
So you're allowed to, you can TP, and I think it like restricts your vision when you do it, but I think you can also recall it from there. That's why you so often you see when Spike is down and there's Omen left, you can see an Omen TP onto Spike, pick up Spike, and then go back to the other site and plant other Spike. That's a strat that I've seen Jamie do during tryouts.
Okay.
I think that's one of the strats that happened the first time we did that. Or you could use it in your defensive position here where you're not going for Spike, TP behind the attackers, and then kind of get that off angle pretty quick.
Whoa, huge bluff by the Vandals there. We pushed onto A site, had a little conflict, and now we're rotating, but I think the Otters caught on, and they are also rotating towards site B. Look at that, they're kind of moving there, but the 2 A-site defenders are there just in case it's another bluff. But you know what, that's smart. Viper util was
Gonna have a
dropped.
conflict against West, see who can get the first shots here.
Oh, neither were able to take a kill, but probably going to be a little bit more. Oh, drone launched by enemy Sova. It is still 5 to 5. However, the health advantage is in favor of the Vandals. Neon, Viper, and KJ are not looking too good on the enemy side. We are rotating back to A site, and it looks like the defenders are a little bit of confusion, but they're looking around. Jeez just takes out Porsche.
Cheese. This is definitely a good thing. Oh,
Oh, through the
Jeez.
Viper wall,
Jeez.
gets Ducky and Black Hood. Wow. The reaction time of Cheese is insane.
It
West takes
really
out
is.
Skinless and Scorpion, but Loftek revives
Cheese.
Skinless. Cheese takes out Trooper and might even get an ace here.
Yeah,
And there we go. A Cheese ace.
Knows those players. That reaction time is
Insane.
perfect. You see those two of them, just you get hit shots. Cheese. There's a reason why Cheese is the captain.
Cheese is IGL for a reason.
There is reason for it, and we just saw it perfectly there, knowing where people are going to be rotating, how to defend certain spots. Definitely wonderful to see Cheese continue to do well.
It's honestly so amazing to watch him play
Amazing to watch
sometimes.
all of our Vandals continue to do well.
Right?
That's going to definitely carry on momentum. Going here forward into these next rounds, you're just going to have more momentum going forward. An ace, most of the time I feel like it's going to help you continue taking, like, it's going to, again, momentum just completely shifts into your favor. Not that it wasn't in our favor to begin with, but it's just going to continue.
Yeah, and we are pushing a serious move towards Site B. Look at that. We have already lost 2 of our players, but they have 1 down. Make that 2. Viper and KJ taken out. We have KO, Sova, and Jet with 2 ults on our side. They have their Omen ult still. Scorpion successfully planted. And Cheese with that long distance on West. Now chasing after the final member and takes out Porsche. That's 4 kills
Yeah, for
for
Cheese.
Cheese.
Cheese just got 9 kills. in a matter of 2 minutes.
Yeah. Yep, that's cheese. I'd love to see the stats right now.
I would love to as well.
That was insane. And it feels like they're still pushing slowly, but they're moving so fast.
Yeah. Aw, oh, I just put it down there. I just put stats question mark. There we go.
Yep. And we are moving into the 8th round. No, wait.
7.
No,
6. This is the 8th.
This is the 8th.
You know what you're
We have
about.
3 ults on both sides. Cheese takes out Trooper. It is now 4v5. We have full health. Sage is on site. Oh, wait, no, almost on site with the spike. And some conflict here at site. Loftex planting. And no one on the Vandal team is taken out just yet. But, you know, oh, Porsche takes out Cheese with a headshot mid-air.
Gotta feel good, man.
But Scorpion takes out Porsche. Mr. West gets that trade on Skinless. And it is now 3-2 in count in favor of...
That probably shouldn't whistle into the mic.
Yeah. Loftek takes out KJ. It is now Neon against Sage.
Oh,
so
unfortunate.
close.
Nah.
But you know what? We're probably not going to have time with the defuse.
I don't think we have. They're definitely going to get the defuse.
Yeah. Yep. It makes this 2-6. A thrifty win, so that they were on econ, which doesn't surprise me. They've been consistently losing rounds. Not that sounded mean, but it's
it's true. We are ahead 2-6 in favor of the Vandals.
Oh, here we go.
So
full buys on our side, mostly full buys on theirs. We don't have an op in play yet, but we do have Vandals.
do you see an op coming in play soon?
With a few of our players?
Yeah.
They work pretty well with an op.
I feel like Icebox
are
pretty. I feel like Icebox are pretty difficult to map to have an op onto as well.
That's fair, but I
Pretty
have
close.
seen them use an
Nah.
op on this on this map.
Not that
so.
it's uncommon. I guess I don't know. Again, a whole
There's
lot
a
about
lot
that,
of,
but I definitely. I'm not gonna pick an op on Icebox.
That's fair. On to A site. It's all team fight over here. Everybody's on A site. Kind of chaotic. Here we have one of our players going through the back way, probably going to meet a few of the Otters, and now we're kind of at a stalemate here. No shots being fired. Looks like people are just looking for opponents. Maybe our agents are going to be pushing towards...
Letting that Neon rotate over to B. Now we have the advantage rotating onto A, except for Omen's there very close watching that midsection.
They must have thought that we rotated, which, smart, we have done that. We have pushed forward a little bit and then backed off and rotated, but now we're going to be hard pushing into A site to plant. Cheese gets Ducky, making this 4-5. They still have 3 ults on their team. Cheese takes out West. Spike has been successfully planted. We still have a Viper ult and a Sova ult. And on oh wow, nice trade here. Porsche gets out Skinless. Scorpion gets Porsche. Black Hood gets Loftek, but
yes.
Scorpion gets Trooper, and Blood gets Black Hood. It was very quick altercation. I can speak.
We waited until that last minute. That's where attacking. You've got that time a little bit in your favor, able to just kind of suss out which one you want to go to. We waited there on the edge of A until the Neon rotated, putting in just a little bit of an advantage, pushing onto the A. But then time was of the essence, and that's where we had to have that hard push come in.
Honestly, with how long they were waiting there, I think they were just thinking, maybe they'll rotate and we can just have the easy win.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking at least.
It's a great strat. And now we're pushing on to B. They have 2 defenders over here, 2 in mid, but one's moving towards A. Already having some gunfire here. Blood takes out Trooper. Viper on Viper.
Yeah, definitely. I think...
Oh, and spotted enemy. Here we go. Oh, that's not fun. That is not fun at all. Unless it's our... Oh, Blood taken out by Ducky. Black Hood taking out Skinless. Cheese taking out Black Hood. Loftek getting West. And Cheese getting Ducky as well.
Wrapping up our 10th round.
Yes,
Vandals.
we are moving into the 11th.
8-2.
That's insane.
We love to see it.
This is kind of looking like last semester, but I shouldn't say that.
What's looking like? What?
last semester.
Did you? Yeah, I have something to tell you.
Oh, what happened?
I will tell you later.
Oh, okay. Pushing on to A. Well, going to push on to A once the buy phase ends in 1 second. There we go.
What phase?
Buy phase.
I don't see any phase happening. We're
Oh,
in the
really?
match.
Wow. Thank you. Thank
You're
you
welcome, of
so much. I
course.
didn't notice that it ended
Oh,
at all.
Really? No. Yeah, you saw
Yeah.
1 second. It was over.
Anyway, Cheese is on to the site with the rest of the Vandals following. The Otters do have to catch up and re-enter the site. Skinless gets Ducky. Cheese gets Black Hood. It is now 3-5. We have 3 ults on our side, 1 being Sage. So, yeah, we have a significant advantage here. Blood takes out West, but Trooper takes out Blood. I don't think Sage is going to use that ult this time
No.
because it's unnecessary.
4-2. You've got good odds.
Yeah.
Unless
Scorpion gets Trooper. No.
Oh,
Oh, and Cheese
Trying to-
gets
yeah.
Porsche.
yeah, trying to queue up. Cheese though going up on that rope, just completely watching.
Yeah, that was...
Yeah, when you've got that advantage, 4-2, you definitely want to save that Sage ult. You want to save that for the moments where you're like, oh crap, it's
like, we might
1v2,
end.
so quick, let me, or 1v3 even. Yeah.
Mhm. And here we have full buys on our team. Once again, our econ's looking fantastic. Look
There
at
we
that.
see one of those snipers coming out on Blood, or Black,
Oh.
Black Hood, right?
An op might be in play now.
It's
is
not an
that-
op, it's the
no,
new one, it's the Outlaw.
That's the outlaw.
Yeah.
They look so similar because they have they both have like
The
a
little
scope on.
scope. Yeah.
But I have to remember op has a larger scope.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, looks like we're gonna push onto A once again, but Sova is going mid. Probably gonna meet Viper. Viper takes out that Sova just like I knew there was gonna be an altercation there.
A quick little hug here from our Vandals as
Oh,
Viper
Ducky
and
takes out
Sova
Cheese.
rotate through middle.
Oh man, there is a slaughter going on. Loftek brings back Cheese after a
The
kill.
Outlaw.
Okay, there was a lot going on just now, but it is now 3-1 with only enemy Viper
How have
left.
we, what has
Spike,
happened?
a lot of stuff happened in like 2 seconds.
How have we rotated?
We did. We just did. Trooper takes out Skinless and
But
Blood.
Did you just see what just happened? We are on their...
And Cheese takes out
We
Trooper.
switched spawns.
Yeah, because
Where did
we
Viper
swapped.
go? Did we? Oh, did we? No, we
This,
just switched
this
sides.
Is, this is the swap.
No, but our Viper rotated. Their Viper rotated through B, come around
Okay.
behind, and we just pushed on into A since we killed so many. No need to
Yeah.
plant. Just go
Just
go
go
take them out.
Yep. And we are now the defenders. Looks like we're going to have a 1-3-1 unless some rotate. Oh, what is Jet doing?
What are we doing?
I don't think I've seen this defender play before from our
Sova now
Vandals.
going to B.
Okay.
And, okay.
Okay. This makes a little bit more sense. It's going to be a 2-1-2.
We do have time. I was like,
But
what's
Jet
happening?
is like really far up on that hallway
but joined
there.
by Viper.
Yeah, they're gonna meet very early on if the Otters rotate to B, but it looks like they're gonna be pushing A.
Ooh.
Here we have Trooper pushing forward right behind Omen.
Viper did that.
What?
Runs her hands across the thing.
Yeah. I love the animations. And we are now almost into conflict as... Oh, whoa! Skinless takes out Trooper, but Ducky gets that trade on Skinless. Ducky is planting. It is 4v3 as Loftek gets Black Hood, Cheese gets Ducky, Porsche gets Blood.
Spike down.
Yes, Spike. No, it's not.
No, yeah, it's not
No, it's
planted. It's down.
Oh, down.
It's
Okay.
down. It's not planted.
And defenders win. That was intense. As Scorpion took the last kill on Porsche.
Yeah. This is
Yikes.
definitely a little bit scary there. We took those immediate downs, but we were able to recover really fast as our Viper and Jet rotated back onto A to help defend. You know, I'm definitely not surprised by our Vandal showing today. We've seen them do very well in the past few weeks, whether it's in practices or scrims. And now they're just here playing. I think now at this point, we're having fun.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Our
This is a good
our Valorant players definitely here to just do their best and continue playing.
And they just enjoy it, which is great.
Yeah.
There's going to be a really early meeting here heading towards B site as the Otters push on B. Viper and Jet will be the ones meeting them.
Blood!
Get 4 kills!
Blood getting 4!
Blood gets 4 kills
Get the
almost
Sova.
instantaneously.
Get
You-
him.
Oh, please. Please get the ace. Yes!
Yeah!
We've seen 2
Blood.
aces now. 1 from Cheese, 1 from Blood.
Cheese.
Oh, man.
Okay,
That was...
so what happened there is Cheese made the first showing. Blood just stayed in that corner. Cheese was like, hey, I'm here. I'm dipping out. Y'all can push. Blood just went, waited, one peeked, bam, then burst just to the rest, and then is 1v1. Go
Wanna know what that's
go
called?
take that Sova.
The bait and switch.
That is totally 100%.
That was a bait and switch. And it was a
perfect.
perfectly executed bait and switch. I love that. And we are now into the match point. So that was extremely effective.
That was amazing.
That was beautiful.
Great job by our Valorants. They're not even trying to attack this direction again. Nah, they're not even thinking about it.
No, but one may be pushing up mid. No, just going off that
No,
side.
it's just really slow.
And it looks like we are going into A site.
Omen giving the spike to Viper. Omen and Sage here. Yes.
Oh, 2 kills here. Loftek taking out Porsche. And KJ also got... Whoa.
Oh.
Black Hood gets
Doing some
Loftek.
Doing some damage, but not getting a kill.
West gets Cheese and Trooper gets Blood. Skinless gets that trade on West.
Oh,
Okay,
and
good.
Scorpion gets Black Hood. And we are down to 2-1 in favor of the Vandals.
Yes.
And
So
Scorpion
Vandals just-
gets the win for the
Hey,
first
we'll go
round
over.
on Icebox.
Some GGs coming into chat from both teams here. You know, it was definitely, that was great. We have an ace from Cheese and an ace from Blood. It's great. We love to see
That
our
was
Valorants doing
great.
so well. Look at that.
We have 4 of our players up top. That's insane. 24
Combat
kills by
score doing
Cheese.
Great.
12, 12, and 12 from Skinless, Blood, and Scorpion.
Yeah, that is, wow.
Wow.
We, again, Blood and Cheese both getting those
Look
aces.
at Cheese's econ rating. That's 114.
104. 104. I was looking at combat score. That's the wrong number. 104. I was like 422. No, yeah.
That
114
is-
still
That is 50.
crazy. 24 kills. I just looked at that.
Yeah, I said for 24 kills.
2-4. I was busy reading other things. I was not.
He only died 5
Sorry.
times. Oh, wait,
We
no,
had
he died 7 times.
15 matches. Assists 5. 10 assists coming on from Skinless. You know,
Wow.
it's great. That was amazing.
There were only
Our
2
Vandal-
defuses the entire game, and both were from the Otters.
No? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Looks like plants all around. Loftek came in real strong on the plants.
Where? What? Hello?
9 plants,
Confused.
bottom.
Oh, oh yeah, Loftek getting the plants. That red on the bottom separated from everything else, throwing me off.
That was a great game. So many amazing plays, and I haven't seen much.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So we've got a sub coming in from the
Otters.
Oshas. Yeah, I was like, what?
We do not know who it is.
No,
but
we do not know
we
who
will
it is.
learn with you. Well, technically 2 minutes before you, but we will learn with you.
2 minutes? What? Yeah, we will learn with you. We
'Cause-
are learning along with you.
Yes. Mhm.
By the
What, 2
time we
minutes?
know, you will know.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly. Maybe a
Maybe.
few minutes after.
Honestly, these are such great stats. They make me happy.
Yeah, it's definitely a great thing to see our Vandals doing great. I don't know why I couldn't remember her name. I even said it like in my head before I said it out loud.
we took
Anyways.
12 first bloods.
Yeah, we did.
12 out of 15.
They took 3.
Yeah.
That's how math works. Sorry. I'm an art major.
I am not.
Yeah. Cheese taking 5 of those first bloods.
It's insane. And
Cheese
Skinless also
on
very-
Jet and that initiation that Cheese takes.
And you
is
know, Jet's
just-
not his main.
No.
Not usually.
No.
Which is intimidating, to say
Yeah,
the least. Unless he's
definitely.
changed his main.
13
Because
to
he
2.
usually does like Raze or Phoenix.
Yeah.
I've seen him play a few other characters. Honestly, Cheese could probably play any character.
Could Cheese play any character?
I don't doubt it.
Yeah, probably. Once you get skilled with the game, and like especially as skilled as Cheese is, you know you've got lots of hours on everyone. That's not what I meant to open.
I just saw the chat. Look. I know he doesn't intend it like that, but sorry, just reading the chat that you guys probably shouldn't see.
I feel
Or
like you are seeing it though.
I think they're seeing us and seeing my facial expressions.
Yeah, that's right.
Because
Hi.
that's possible, you know. That's how stream works.
Jeez.
No. Sorry, reading the chat's a little bit fun.
This is funny. We love the humor coming out from everyone.
Yeah. But as I stated before, it is now 1-0 for the series score, and 13-2 is how we finished out that last match. Just great gameplay all around. I actually am enjoying watching Icebox, but Lotus is still my favorite map.
Yeah, definitely got some pretty. Sorry, let me put my headphones on before I start talking again. Yeah, definitely some pretty colors on Lotus. Although, I don't know why. My best game, I had 21 kills in my best game.
Oh? That's impressive.
On Icebox, playing Sage. I play Sage. I main Sage. Mainly because I've seen a lot of stuff like with her walls that I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna use these. So,
Yeah.
not that I play Valorant a lot, but I play Sage.
But when you do.
Because I'm like, guess what? Can't see me. Have a wall. But other than that, I'm just like,
Oh. Unfortunately, as I just saw in chat, this
Aw.
may end up leading into a forfeit
so yeah, we are
because
receiving news.
they were not able to sub in the player that had to leave. So the opposing team, University of Monterey Bay, is forfeited.
Yeah, definitely sad to see,
Aw.
but a great showing from our
Oh, yeah.
Vandals today, just sweeping the floor, 13-2 against the Otters. You know, I definitely think even this momentum. Yeah, we saw the FF come through, but
Oh wait, who's the observer? Get them in. He doesn't play.
that's funny. I'll go play for him.
You'll go play for the.
Ah,
You'll
yeah,
go
I'm
all
gonna
the
go
way to
play for-
Monterey.
I'm gonna go to Monterey real quick, guys.
Just
Hang around. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Just kidding.
hop, skip, and a jump.
Hop, skip, and a jump to grandmother's house we go. Or, yeah, she lives in Monterey Bay, for sure. But,
Yeah.
you know, our Vandals, even with these, the FF came through, yes. But this heavy 2-13, 13-2. Wait, who's here?
I don't know, but
Someone has who dis? Someone has joined the party.
we're getting
I'm
Wait,
so confused.
we're getting so many mixed messages. But
We are.
I think we're going to end stream.
Yeah, we are. Definitely a great showing from our Vandals today. You know, it was, again, that blood, cheese, both having an ace. We love to see it.
It was
And
beautiful
we
gameplay.
hope that you will tune in next time, because the more support we have through our team, I know I play better when I'm playing my game, when there's supporters, especially in chat and here in person. If you're on campus, come hang out. We'd love to see you.
The basement of the Pittman Center, room 040, is the esports lab. Make sure you join us at some point because, honestly, we have a lot of fun in here.
Oh, yeah, we definitely do.
But
You can see the Macarena almost every day. Just kidding. You cannot see the Macarena. But we love to hang out, love to see you.
And
We're
we have a
usually
lot
in
of
here by
things going
4 to 5 is
Yeah.
usually when it's open. Come hang out and support your team, especially in person. But we'd love to see you in chat.
And that will be the end of our first Valorant official ECAC match. Thank you.
First ever. But we'll see you next time.